Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about what 2022 will hold for War Thunder. 2021 and 2020 have been very interesting years for War Thunder, with 2020's new power and 2021's Red Skies being the highlights of the year. I believe 2022 is going to be even more interesting for a few reasons. We're going to gloss all over them today and hope that Gaijin delivers. We'll divide it into what should be coming this year and what we hope to be coming this year. The stuff that should be coming this year are based on previous statements by Gaijin about upcoming content. At the top of the list is a German MiG-23 Tech Tree variant. We just recently finished the winter event which handed Germany a MiG-23 MF. In line with the announcement of the event, Gaijin stated that Germany will get a Tech Tree variant MiG-23 as well. So what do I think this MiG-23 will be? I believe it will be the MiG-23 MLA that can fire the R-24 missiles but lack the MLD sawtooth leading edge wings. I believe it should be at the same BR as the MLD, as the performance difference is negligible and the R-24 more than makes up for it. Up next on the list is Israeli ground forces. Winged Lions came with two Israeli vehicle packs for purchase, the M51 Super Sherman and the Merkava Mark II-D. As customary for new trees, the tech tree often comes in the update after the aircraft tree's release, with the exception of China, whose tank tree arrived in the same update, and Italy, whose tanks arrived a year later. I believe the Israeli tech tree will follow suit with its tanks starting at Tier 4 down to Tier 7. I do hope we finally start seeing the Lahat ATGM for the Merkava Mark III and Mark IV. But the most interesting additions would be the Turkish Sabra tanks, which are essentially M60 AMBTs but made by IMI instead of Standard Bio. It will be interesting to see the Mehmet anti-air system, which is the M163 Hovet with a Stinger launcher. Though the missile rework made it difficult to use IR missiles on maneuvering aircraft, I believe IR anti-air still has a place in this game. Now we move on to Gaijin's failed promises for 2020 and 2021. In 2019, Gaijin CEO Anton held an interview with a game magazine to discuss what War Thunder will be seeing for 2020, and he cited two specific additions: the French naval tree and Chinese helicopter tree. It's very apparent that neither of these have been added to War Thunder, and I hope that 2022 is the year for them. Another one that faded into silence is helicopter PvE. If you look at the data mines, clearly the devs are working on it as they're constantly changing parameters and properties here and there, but as far as official statements go, there has been no update for helicopter EC, so it's in what they call development hell. Outside of that, I believe we'll see more expansion and features added last year, such as wind effects, terrain shaping effects with more vehicles receiving dozer blades, such as the brunt of Tier 5 and Tier 6 US tanks, and the expansion of Air RBEC maps. Now let's move on to what I hope is coming this year. Let me be an ogre of Gaijin for a bit and interpret signs and symbols to figure it out. It should be noted again that there are no confirmations on this, and I do not have on-hand knowledge that the following are confirmed for this year. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's start. 2022 marks 10 years of War Thunder, and that's important as the 5th anniversary of War Thunder marked the addition of Rank 6 tanks, which arguably is the most important War Thunder update since the implementation of ground forces itself. With the rapid expansion of Rank 7 aircraft in War Thunder, I believe the 10th War Thunder anniversary will bring the earliest Generation 4 aircraft, and with it, improved all aspect and radar missiles. With the addition of Generation 4 aircraft, modern attackers should also be included, such as the Su-25 and the A-10. The Generation 4 fighters I believe we will see first would be the earliest F-16 variants, either the F-16A Block 5 or the Block 15 for the United States, Israel, and Italy, and the MiG-29A. This is in tune with the first missile-armed supersonic jets being the F-100 and MiG-19, and the first Mach 2 jets to be the F-4C and the MiG-21 F-13. I do believe that the MiG-29A will be added with the R-27, and I will address it in my How to Implement Corrections video that's coming out soon. Before Generation 4 aircraft get added, however, I believe we'll start seeing more all-aspect missiles in the form of the Python 3 and the AIM-9L make its way into the game. UK and US getting the AIM-9L for the Harriers and the British Phantoms, the Python making its way to the Israeli Phantom. This of course means further expansion of the battle ratings, even to higher levels, I guess. For naval, we've had our first World War II battleship added in the form of Shard Horse, and the Scout Planes feature came with it. I hope that feature is streamlined and improved for an even better experience, and we should be expecting more World War II battleships this year and the coming years. Now, I'm done reading science and interpretations. I'm going to run down my wish list for 2022. I do hope Japan gets a radar surface-to-air missile. Infrared SAMs are very ineffectual if the BRs they are in. What more pushing it to top tier where every helicopter has missile approach warning systems hooked to the flare system and IRCM modules. I think I could say the same for Italy, but the automatic does its job quite efficiently. I do hope China's air tree expands even more, as China had a total of 3 new top tier aircraft in 2021. The A5C, which is a premium, the F5A, and the J7E. Okay, that's unfair. Italy got a total of 1, and it's not even a new model, it's just the F104G from China ported onto the Italian tree. Finally, I hope repair costs get reworked, because I just really want to fly the F5E and not pay through the nose to do it. And I thank you all for a good 2021. Your insights, your comments, and discussion of my videos have given me the enthusiasm to keep working on the How to Implement series, one of which is arriving next week. I gotta be honest, I took a War Thunder break over the holidays just to recover from burnout, and I guess I'm now back to doing more content. I look forward to a good 2022 from you guys and from Gaijin. Thank you everyone, and Godspeed.